Hi, everyone. I'm Laurene. I'm a copywriter here at Metro. And today I'm going to go over some things you can do to write effective ads and help them stand out. Rob and Daryl just demonstrated the various types of images you can find on MCC to create all types of ads. But we have thousands of ad templates on MCC as well. All of these ads you can personalize and run as they are for advertisers. Alternately, you can use them as a jumping off point by taking certain design and copy elements to develop your own ads, whether that's a heading, body text, or just the basic idea you want to run with. So we'll start with three things you want to keep in mind every time you're writing an ad. You want the ad to, one, attract attention, two, communicate a benefit, and finally, get the customer to act. And we'll go over those in more detail here with some examples from MCC. So starting with number one, attracting attention. These are some tactics you can use to make your ad stand out. First, your headline. Here, some wordplay and eye-catching design, something that conveys excitement. All of the heading art, like the sale yeah piece you see here, all of those are saved as image files in the MCC Creative Library. So you could take this heading and apply it to any type of business you want if the rest of the ad doesn't work for your advertiser. Another thing you can get that can get readers to pay attention to your ad is something funny. Here we have the pug who partied too much on St. Patrick's Day. He's looking for a hair of the dog brunch. And if you look a little closer at this one, you can also see what I mean about taking certain ideas from the ad, even if the entire ad as is doesn't work for you. Maybe you can still use some of the copy elements, like a top of the morning brunch promotion or a Clover mimosa as a drink special, or even the green food ideas that might be useful for your restaurant advertiser, like avocado toast, shamrock smoothie. Next one, design and images, definitely great for stopping readers' eyes in their tracks. And here the heading really ties into the image. And again, maybe you like this ad for a business other than a kitchen remodeler. You can swap out that background kitchen image for whatever works for your advertiser. Affirmation, something you can also use. And this one, phrases like you've earned it, you deserve it, you know a good deal when you see it, you're a smart shopper. It's saying we, the advertiser, recognize and respect that. Also, matching the tone to your target audience is important. And here you can see the text and the image and the font all working together to attract a younger, trendy clientele. Okay, on the next slide, we have another one here, creating relevance. Maybe using a pop culture reference or a current topic that will resonate with your audience. You can find a lot of these types of ads just browsing MCC. Also, event and holiday tie-ins. Every month we do this calendar layout that you see here. And it has event-focused ads in it. And we also have all these great little event heading designs every month that you can use in ads that really help advertisers tie in their business or a special promotion to an event or holiday. In this calendar here for February, we have ideas for Spay Neuter Awareness Month, Mardi Gras, and American Heart Month. And the March version of this calendar is also up on MCC. And if you ever have trouble finding any of this content, you can call or email for help. Our client services team can help you find anything, or even do a one-on-one walkthrough with you to go over the various search filters and really help you get the most out of your MCC features. So on the next slide, some examples of ways to attract attention with interactive engagement. Here we have a puzzle and then a coloring panel to create ads that engage sustained attention from readers and keep their eyes on the page. We have a bunch of crosswords, word searches, and other puzzles, also horoscopes and recipes. Those are in the editorial library of MCC, and that is part of your subscription. And you can find the coloring panels in the creative library using that image filter. And again, happy to help if you run into any problem finding those. On the right, contests are one more way to actively connect. You'll find lots of contest ideas on MCC with that contest keyword or using the contest search filter under spec ads. On the next slide, your second goal for every ad, communicating a benefit. And here we have 5 examples of ways you can do that. You can solve a problem. Maybe it's boring workouts, keeping someone from going to the gym, or yard work, stopping them from enjoying their weekend, an ache and pain a chiropractor can address. Whatever it is, your advertiser should communicate how they can help. Next, alleviating a fear. Nobody wants their house flooding, the roof caving in, for instance, or appealing to emotions, creating a desire, getting the reader to feel something. And I feel like there's some overlap on those three: fear, problems, emotions. They often tie into one another, and they're all things you can think about when you're writing your ad. Also, being specific when you're making an offer is important: the price, the percentage, whatever that might be. And looking for ways to differentiate your advertiser from the competition is another way you can illustrate a benefit, whether that's some type of award or recognition they've received, customer reviews, a guarantee. Here, the free courtesy checks example, a service that goes above and beyond. This information can come from getting to know your advertisers, but it can also be a good way to give them new ideas, and browsing MCC can give you some ideas to share with them. Next slide is goal number 3, getting the customer to act. You can create a sense of urgency either by emphasizing a deadline to act in your ad, or something more general, like on the spa ad here, summer's coming, be ready. Maybe using an incentive like the free trial class on the yoga ad. Also making it easy to take action with clear information on how to do that. And that includes making sure you have all of the appropriate contact information in there. All right, next slide. So in addition to those 3 goals you have for every ad that we just went over, here are a few more general tips to keep in mind. 1, be concise. Keep the ad as short and as easy to read as you can. Next, proofread multiple times. Reading it out loud can help. I also find it helpful to read an ad starting with the last sentence and then backtrack to the first sentence. Sometimes our brains tend to read what we think should be there, and this helps you focus on each word and sentence individually, and that makes it a little easier to catch errors. Finally, I listed a few ways that you can get to know your advertisers so you can personalize ads, giving them that shop local touch a lot of times. I'll read those off for you. Things like, are they a family business? Are they celebrating a milestone anniversary? Maybe they support a local nonprofit that would resonate with their target audience. Any review site information, how many years they've been in business, special services like gift wrapping, rewards programs, in-store pickup, discounts for veterans or seniors, even a pet-friendly business if they keep a water bowl outside or allow you to come in with your pets, can appeal to certain audiences. Okay, and then I think our final slide, a few tips for getting inspired. I personally record any ideas that I see or that pop into my head on my phone the minute I think of them. Then when I have time, I transfer them to my monthly planning documents. I keep a list of ideas for every month of the year, and I'm always adding to that. And MCC actually has a Lightbox feature that lets you save ideas and create projects and even share them with your coworkers. So that's definitely something you can use to keep track of ideas as you come across them on MCC. Our events calendar is an extremely helpful resource. You can look for all kinds of event ideas to help advertisers run relevant promotions. And we send out several emails each week that are helpful from a creative standpoint. They highlight new content and event-specific ideas, so make sure you've opted in and are getting those. As Daryl mentioned, we're uploading new content every week, but every month there's a new digital search book posted on MCC that highlights all of the latest content. And you can page through that for new ideas and seasonal promotions. One thing in particular you'll find in the search book every month are themed event packages. And you'll see one pictured here next to that search book cover. We do 4 of these themed event packages every month, and they're basically section starters for popular topics. Every one includes a section cover and then a page design that has an editorial feature and ad spots in place, and then a promotional ad to help you market the section or theme. And we also do a bunch of spec ads and editorial features that coordinate with each topic. So these packages give you everything you need to get a section or pages started with ads, so they're a great idea resource. And you can find them using the themed event package filter on MCC. You'll find those search filters for a lot of other things as well, like the calendar and contests I mentioned earlier, coloring panels, social media post designs. So those filters can be really useful when you're searching for ideas. I hope you found these tips helpful. Thanks for sticking with me. And if you have any questions, ideas, or requests, please share them with us. You can do that using the feedback link we have on MCC. It's the dog with the big ears. Can't miss him. And we'll also have all of our contact information included with the slides you'll receive after the webinar. And now I will turn it over to Laura for the design portion of our webinar.